Hi guys, John Richards here. In this video, we're going to do a miracle equation summary. The Miracle Equation is another great book that's written by Hal Elrod. Pretty incredible book. If you've not read it, definitely suggest getting it. Hey, before I get started, I want to make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to click the bell notification on the side so you get notified of any future videos. Now, Hal Elrod, actually I was very fortunate. He was a life coach of mine a couple years back, but he wrote the book, The Miracle Morning. So if you've never read The Miracle Morning, I'll definitely do that first. It's what's got me getting up now every day between 3:20 and 3:30 a.m. 7 days a week to create a miracle morning for myself, to do a morning routine. So I have other videos on morning routines, but morning routines basically is to get your mindset right. But The Miracle Equation is a game changer. It's a life-changing book. It's a new way of setting goals. You know, the first thing you want to do when you do a miracle equation is you want to have, and I'm going to probably read my notes here a little bit, you want to have unwavering faith. Now, what unwavering faith is a true belief that you're going to accomplish whatever goal you're going after, no matter how long it takes. You know, a lot of people, they set a deadline. I'm going to do this in 90 days. I'm going to do this in 6 months. I'm going to do this in a year. And sometimes it takes longer. So you start getting that negative mindset. I can't do this. I'm done. It's like a guy going to the gym, and after 4 days, he didn't lose any weight, so he quit. So, you have to have unwavering faith. And the second decision you're going to have to make is you're willing to put forth extraordinary effort. Now, extraordinary effort, again, is a little different than what you might think, and I'll explain that a little more here in a minute. But extraordinary effort is consistency. We're going to talk about that a little bit. So the first thing you want to do when you create a miracle equation, instead of just being a goal, I know we all have goals. We have 3 goals, 5 goals, 10 goals for the year. That's way too many goals. If you can narrowly focus on one goal, you're going to have a more chance to hit that goal. And you want to call that goal a mission. This is your mission. So first of all, you're going to have to identify what your mission is. What that one goal, if you did that goal, everything else is going to be easier or unnecessary. That's your lead domino. That goal is going to change everything else in your life. So don't just pick any goal. Pick a goal that's really going to change things. Then the second thing you need to do, once you have your mission, once you have your goal, you want to predetermine your process. Every outcome is preceded by a process. It takes a process to create a result. So you want to predetermine that. So whatever the goal is. So if you want to create a certain rank in your business, you're going to probably do some kind of lead generation process. You're going to predetermine your process. Now, here's the deal. You don't want to have a process goal that's too big, that you can't do every day. You want to have something that you can do on your worst day. So let's say it's calls. Okay, I can do 60 calls in a day. Sure, I can do 100 calls in a day. But can I do that every day? No. I can go work out the gym 4 days a week. Can I do that 7 days a week, 3 hours a day? Probably not. So you want to identify a process that you can do on your worst day, and whatever that is. And never have more than 3 process goals per outcome, per mission, as we're calling it here, mission or goal. Okay? Now, the big thing here is you want to detach from the outcome. This is something I learned from Hal when I was doing the coaching program with him, is focus on the process and detach from the outcome. I heard that, it just made so much sense. Because when you focus on the outcome, the goal, where you're headed, you actually push it away. So let's say you're making a call. Man, you need to get this guy to buy from you. Okay? If you're so focused on him buying and the outcome, you're pushing too hard. But if you're focused on the process and know that all you can do is have him look at your program, or you can just make the call, whatever the outcome is, you don't have any control over that. When you let go of that, when you detach from that, it makes the process so much easier, and your results are going to come faster. So you need to detach from the outcome, okay? Let it go. Let it go, okay? Now you need to schedule the process, okay? So whatever you've determined that is your process goals, you need to schedule them in your calendar. You don't want to put them on a do list. I'll get to that today. It's on my do list. It's A3 or whatever. It should be the first thing you do before any other goal. And I've really started focusing on that actually today. Normally I'm at the gym by now. Normally I go to the gym at 6 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock now. I'm recording this video because this is part of my process for the outcome that I'm shooting for. You know, so it's scheduled in my calendar, 6 to 7:30, Monday through Friday, to do videos or work on funnels or whatever your process is. You need to have it scheduled. So schedule your process. Now here's the deal. You gotta be accountable. You know, again, like I said, you want to do this first. You want to make sure you accomplish this first before you work on any other goals. So I said, okay, I'm not going to go to the gym. That's my reward for accomplishing my process. You want to be accountable. You don't want to allow yourself off the hook. That's what a lot of people do wrong, is they set a goal, they say they're going to do something, they make a promise to themselves, and then they don't accomplish it. You know, so you want to make sure you become accountable. And then what you want to do as you're moving forward, you got to adjust your process if needed. You know, if you're doing the same thing over and over again and you're not getting closer to your results or not making any progress at all, you need to adjust your process and really look at it. And I do this somewhat weekly, you know, quarterly. You know, I make sure that, okay, am I getting closer? You know, a lot of times you're not really doing the process that you originally predetermined. You know, you put it in there and you come up to the day and you let yourself off the hook. And that's one of the things I realized. You know, I was listening to a podcast yesterday with Hal Elrod because I really want to know this, because this is, I mean, I'm telling you, you know, the Miracle Equation is a life-changing book, a life-changing process. So I wanted to be really good at this, and one of the things he says is he does this first. He doesn't allow himself to do anything else. And if you know anything about Hal, he's done some amazing things. He created the Miracle Morning, which became a bestseller. He faced cancer and beat it. Yes, this guy's amazing, and he tells those stories. So, you know, make sure that, again, like I said, you adjust the process if needed. You know, again, like I said, I want to end on this. Make sure you go out and get the Miracle Equation. It's a pretty incredible book. Hey, if you like this video, make sure you comment. Make sure you tell me that, you know, how you're setting goals, if you're focused on the process or if you focus on the outcome. And make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to click the bell notification on the side so you get notified of any future videos. Hey, if you want to get on my email list, and because I'm emailing these videos out to people every single week, and also some other great stuff, make sure you click the link below in the description, and I'll get you on my email list. Hey, you go out and make it an awesome day today, guys. Thank you.